Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It's the start of another exciting week here at Gulfstream Park. It is Friday, Twilight Friday. We've got 9 races to check out. Let's look at the track, the weather conditions, and turn it over to the track announcer, Mr. Peter Aiello.
It's partly cloudy with temperatures in the mid-90s. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is fast. First race, first half of the early daily double. We started the 50-cent early pick 5. In the first race, there are no changes. Racing at Gulfstream, the favorite Solaire blew the start, 2 lengths last. Toward the rail, She's Outta Here was away quickly and right to the early lead from Interesting Gem, who comes away racing in second. Happy's Nice Candy is next. It's a rough opening furlong for Solaire. She was slowly away and now shuffled back to the last position here. Check for Racing Room was she. Up front, it's She's Outta Here, a length and a half in front. South Pacific making a 3-wide move into second. Around Interesting Gem was back to third. Happy's Nice Candy is at the rail. A gap of 2 to Ransom's Reward. Then it's Solaire. A gap of 3 to I'm Exquisite. And the trailer Pure Ambition. Around the far turn they go. Wilfred Vasquez trying to shake free on She's Outta Here. She's at the 5/16, now widening to a 3-length lead. Trying to take up the slack 3 wide is Ransom's Reward. Toward the rail, Happy's Nice Candy. In between horses in South Pacific, and they're at the top of the stretch. She's Outta Here with the race to win or lose through a 46-1 opening half mile. Happy's Nice Candy at a big price is up into second. Down the center in Ransom's Reward, there's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and there's simply no dangers for She's Outta Here, an aptly named winner of the Friday opener. She's Outta Here. Indeed, she went gate to wire and widened in the end to win by 5 lengths. Happy's Nice Candy completes a solid exact up. Third was Ransom's Reward. Photo for 4th, South Pacific or Interesting Gem in 1:12-2. And they're off. Excellent start for Royal Squeeze. He's one of the first into stride, sent through at the rail. Zano, Sir Aggravators between horses. Nacho Papa comes away racing 4th. A gap of 2 to Long Beach Kid with Prospect Project improving out the rail. And the late running Uncaptured King is last of the 7 as Zano is in front. Zano to the half-mile point, leads by half a length. Sir Aggravator is there second. Great spot for Royal Squeeze. He's in the clear on the outside third. Prospect Project was slow into stride, but he's moving through with a rail run. He gets a length and a half better than Nacho Papa ahead of Uncaptured King. And now the trailer is Long Beach Kid. Half a mile from the finish, Sir Aggravator to put a neck in front while racing between horses. 3 wide Royal Squeeze at the rail at Zeno. Patiently handled Prospect Project is only 2.5 lengths off the in-battle trio, working a length better than Nacho Papa, who's 2 in front of Uncaptured King, and tailing off is Long Beach Kid. At the 5/16, Sir Aggravator takes the lead. To the outside and to the attack is Royal Squeeze second. Working home wide on the course and Nacho Papa. Prospect Project just to his inside. Uncaptured King finds his best stride and comes on next. They're at the top of the stretch. Sir Aggravator trying to turn them all away. Prospect Project has a seam between horses. Royal Squeeze needs to do better than that. Here's an upset-minded Prospect Project to take on Sir Aggravator, who's very game. Sir Aggravator is still in front. Prospect Project surging to him. Here's the wire. Sir Aggravator would not be denied. He beat Prospect Project narrowly with Nacho Papa third and Royal Squeeze 4th, 1:24-2.
As an owner, I love the Breeders' Cup Win in Your In series.
To win one of these challenge series is a way that we kind of map out our schedule throughout the year with our horses.
So if we're considering two different races and one was a win and you're in and one was a not, then I think that would be the tiebreaker for us.
The automatic berth takes a lot of pressure off.
Breeders' Cup Challenge, win, and you're in.
They're off and running. Out wide, Little Big gets the first call. Here's the newcomer Song Runner moving to take second, up to the outside Royal Attitudes in early third. Back to fourth, My Big Dream, then Brave and True, and Cross Haste finds himself at the back of the group as they race to the half-mile point. Edgar Perez has a snug hold of Little Big, and he's front and center with a length and a half lead. Working second is Royal Attitude. Down at the rail, Cross Haste improves to take third. In tight between is Song Runner. Up to the outside, Brave and True, and not keeping up is My Big Drama. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 3.5 furlongs from home. Now it's Perez's time to get busy on Little Big as his lead is only a neck. Royal Attitude creeping closer second. Cross Haste is now third. Up to the outside, Brave and True is there fourth. Back to fifth and Song Runner. And out the back is My Big Drama. They run to the top of the stretch with Little Big still turning away all challenges. He's a quarter of a mile from home and in front. Manessis working into the clear on Cross Haste on the 3 wide side, Royal Attitude. 4 wide, Brave and True, and they're at the top of the stretch. Little Big still in front. Cross Haste takes his shot. Now Cross Haste starts to bridge the gap, and at the 8th pole, Cross Haste just took the lead, and he's moving clear. Little Big's going to try to hold on to second as Royal Attitude makes another effort, but they come to the finish, and it's Cross Haste to win it, going away by 3 in the end. Second, Little Big. Third was Royal Attitude. It got close for fourth as My Big Drama came from last and might have got up in 118-1. And they're off. Pretty Princess was slow into stride. From between horses, Turn It On was away quickest. On the inside of her and Isadora Melita moving toward the rail, it's Queen Calypso. And up on the outside here, speed from Drinks on Me. They scrimmage for early supremacy. From the outside, it's Nurse Judy. Veils between horses. American Tap along the rail. The race favorite Ali Z parked 3 wide while second last. And the trailer is Pretty Princess. Around the far turn with 3 furlongs remaining. Turn It On leads by a neck. Drinks on Me latched onto her and creeping closer second. Nurse Judy 3 wide and on the go. Third at the rail, it's Queen Calypso. Moving on her outside, that's American Tap with Veil. Trying to wind it up is Ali Z. The race favorite is way out in the center as they have to get Drinks on Me. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. Drinks on Me. Asked to kick by Perez and kicking nicely. From the inside, it's Turn It On. Down the center, Ali Z. From between, American Tap. 16th to go. Drinks on Me almost home. Ali Z gaining, but time running out. Drinks on Me. Bottoms up. Second is Ali Z. Third is American Tap. Fourth is Turn It On. Then Nurse Judy in 57-3. And they're off. Slow to start, Cecilia's Wings. Ripley was first off the block, sent through at the inside. Time Passages on the go as they scramble for early supremacy. The Misses is now coming through to challenge. Down at the rail, it's Fia first trying to hold rail ground. Up to the outside, that's Omo 10 Girl. Shuffling back is Real Sugar Girl. Passed between horses by Child Memories. And the one left behind last is Prominencia, farther back to Cecilia's Wings. Around the far turn they go. The Misses on the outside to stick a neck in front. Right back at her. Time Passages there second. Atomically now races from third, though hard ridden. At the rail, that's Child Memories creeping closer for Prado. Wide on the course, an Omo 10 girl. Ripley needs to pick up her ball game with a quarter of a mile left to go. Up front, the missus hasn't shaken Time Passage. In fact, Time Passage has now shaken the missus with an eighth of a mile to go. It's Time Passion asked to finish it up by Kevin Krieger, now in front 2.5. The missus is there second. Atomically is now third. Fia first for a minor placing, but Time Passage is a winner. Time Passage and jockey Kevin Krieger to win it by 2.5. It's going to be a good battle for second, either Atomically outside or the missus inside. Fourth is Fia first in 105 flat. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Hop at the start, and last to begin was Rapturous. Quick start in the center for Chitian, who heads off of the early lead from Towser, who comes away racing in second. Mary Quite Contrary is together with Running Legacy. They're third and fourth. Down at the rail, it's Miss Z, and now the trailer is Rapturous. She was slow out of there. They make their way to the opening quarter, and jockey Kevin Krieger and Chitian have the lead. They lead now by a length. Towser is second. Mary Quite Contrary angles for racing room as Miss Z moves up from down toward the inside. Wide on the course and trying to improve from there is Running Legacy, and still at the back is Rapturous. They make their way that way past the half-mile marker. And with the advantage, it's still Chitian, 3 parts of a length. Towser closer second. Mary Quite Contrary is now third outside of Miss Z, who counterpunches from the rail. Running Legacy is hard ridden, not responding. In traffic at the back is Rapturous, and up front here's Towser making a bold bid for the lead. Chitian tries to stave off that rally, two better than a driven Mary Quite Contrary. Miss Z with an upset possibility from down toward the inside. 46 and 4 for the opening half mile off the turn in the stretch drive, and Zayas and Towser now an eighth of a mile from home and 2 on top. Mary Quite Contrary tries to go get her from second. Miss Z is now up to third. Down the center, Running Legacy. Mary Quite Contrary surging forward on the outside. Here's Mary Quite Contrary. She finished up perfectly and got up to beat Towser, closer for third and 123 and 4. And they're off. From between horses, Red Jack, one of the first to fire and reaches out for the early lead. Here's first-timer Morning Cup on the go, and Morning Cup for a neck advantage. Dominican Ice from down toward the rail. Red Jack is in the center. These three are quickest from Acuity, who's in a good spot behind the speed. Out in the center is Papa Jojo alongside Too Much Action. Then back to Russian Alphabet and Icy Flavor. Half a mile from the finish, it's Dominican Ice taking plenty of pressure from Morning Cup, who's right alongside. Red Jack at a nice price looms third, and he's a very much a part of this. These top three continue to dominate. They've worked 5 ahead of Acuity, then Too Much Action, a gap of 3 to Papa Jojo. He's got a tall task ahead of him with 5/16 remaining. Dominican Ice fights to hold it. Morning Cup giving him all he wants. Red Jack is next. Manessis has Too Much Action rolling now. He's in the pink colors 4th and trying to giddy up as they straighten for home. 45-2 for the opening half mile. Dominican Ice has a clear advantage, but he has work to do. Too Much Action and Red Jack take aim. Too Much Action gaining on Dominican Ice. Red Jack is between. Too Much Action to the top. Dominican Ice trying to hold on to second. Then it's Red Jack. Too Much Action in front. Second, Dominican Ice. Third was Red Jack. Fourth was Acuity in 1:11.1. And they're off. He's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. Brody's Honor blew the start, 4 lengths last. Streaking Gray was away alertly and right to the early lead. From the outside, Astor's Doro was on the go early. Wide on the course, Rose's Cause looking to get over with Co-C between horses. Down at the rail, it's Laniakea Storm working a length and a half better than Gray Charlotte. Then Jazzy T ahead of Money Factor, and after a bad break, Brody's Honor is last. Rolling early, Luca Panici on Streaking Gray, clear by 3.5. Astor's Doro is there second from the rail. That's Laniakea Storm, who's racing in third now from 4th and Co-C. Gray Charlotte is next, and on her outside, Rose's Cause. Length and a half back to Jazzy T. She's well settled at this stage. Hunting racing room for Leonel Reyes, about 6 lengths behind. Second last is Money Factor, and the trailer is Brody's Honor. Field of 9, half a mile from the finish in the first half of the late daily double with Streaking Gray on top by 2. At the rail, it's Laniakea Storm moving to challenge for second with Astor's Doro alongside. Then a trio, Rose's Cause, Gray Charlotte, and at the rail, Co-C. Trying to find racetrack is Jazzy T. She's hemmed in traffic as Money Factor got started ahead of her, and the trailer is Brody's Honor. Around the 4 turn they go. Panici goes to work on Streaking Gray. Astor's Doro at a big price is up to challenge from second. Back to third, Laniakea Storm. She looks to angle for racing room. Then Money Factor, Gray Charlotte, and Co-C. Off the turn and the stretch drive. It's long shot Astor's Doro, who comes away with the lead, and 1/8 of a mile remains. Shaking free is Jazzy T, and that might be a problem for everybody else, and she's under a full head of steam. Jazzy T patiently handled by Leonel Reyes, and up for the lead. Astor's Doro's fired a big race, but she's second best behind Jazzy T, who kicks clear to win it. Astor's Doro was second. Laniakea Storm was third. Then Co-C, 142 flat. quarters away. Good start for Wide West, who's headed off for the early lead, with Olga moving to her on the outside, in tight between to Journey Girl. One of One is next, and Nice Baby holds down the rail. Then it's Annabella Princess, and the trailer is Action Rose. The leader is Wide West. Wide West into the far turn, taking plenty of pace pressure from Olga on the outside. The Journey Girl is back to third. Up to fourth goes One of One. Nice Baby is at the rail. A gap of 2 to Action Rose, and Annabella Princess is last. They run to the top of the stretch at the 5/16. Wide West has been in front from the outset, nurses a naked lead. Olga's alongside in second. Nice Baby is at the rail. One of One on the outside. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. Edwin Gonzalez and Wide West still have the lead. They lead by a length and a half. From the inside, it's Nice Baby. Down the center, One of One. Now there's an eighth of a mile to go. And here's Wide West still in front to the attack. One of One on the outside. Wide West is almost home. One of One on the outside, gaining late. Wide West, One of One. Wide West in front. One of One second, Olga third, Nice Baby fourth in the ninth.
And that wraps up Friday's action. We're back here on Saturday, and it's a big day. We got a 12-race card with our first race post at 12:25 p.m. and stakes action for 2-year-old fillies, the Susan's Girl. So lots of action all week long. Come out and join us. Good night and good luck.